word coupe and the word SUV, do they go together? Should they work? In some worlds, no. In my world, yes. And in this world, 100%. Now, the whole idea, the whole concept came together from Volkswagen's German brother, BMW, when they created the X6. It gave you that lovely size, shape and elegance of an SUV coupe. Now, the Volkswagen ID.5, which we've got today, is a proper coupe. It's a lovely SUV coupe. The 4 was just the SUV, but this is a step forward. Does it work? In my eyes, it's a stunning shape. The slope towards the back, the little spoiler that you'll see, you're going to absolutely love this. And as ever, Volkswagen have created something very special. I'm Duncan Vincent. This is Arnold Clark's YouTube channel. Like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that little bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. Let's go and see what the ID.5's like. I like this on the side because it's not even moving and the car already looks fast. And what is it? Well, it's just your charging cover or your plug and play cover. Technically it's still a fuel cap. Door handles as well, they're recessed in to make them nice and aerodynamic, and they're very easy to open. Just a little touch of the button at the back and it opens. You've got the lovely coupe flowing lines as well. The silver trim, actually it's not trim, it's actually a bit of the car. It looks stunning and it shows off that coupe effect. It's got lovely big door mirrors as well here that keep you safe with blind spot detection underneath there and built-in indicators. Past the Pro badge, we come down towards the 19-inch alloy wheel. Solid alloy wheel, none of this plastic trim which has been thrown in there. There is an option for 20-inch alloy wheels as well. Round to the front, IQ lights, intelligent lights, actually lift up and look really good when they're illuminated, and they go across the front of the car through a light bar. Come on, light bar, you know how much I love a light bar. And we've got a fairly large badge here. It's not as big as the Volkswagen ID Buzz badge, which was the size of my hand. However, it's still a fair size of a badge. Across the front of the car, honeycomb down the bottom for air intakes, and some extra air intakes at the side here to bleed some of that pressure away from the front and make the car cut through the air and be more aerodynamically slippy. But I like the side, I like the front, I like everything so far. It's good, this car. The back of the ID.5 has a lot of cool styling features on it. It hasn't been forgotten about, which does happen to some cars. They just kind of tail off towards the end. This one has got the lovely light bar connected to IQ lights on either side, and when that's lit up, it's something a little bit stunning. And you know how much I love a light bar, so it's up there on the love list. I like how it's like a jigsaw effect down the bottom. It's like it's all fitting together just perfectly, and the transition from the blue to the grey works perfectly. There's a boot spoiler here on the coupe as well. Inbuilt into it, there's an extra braking light, something that's going to keep you safe on the road. Now, to open the boot on one of these Volkswagens these days, you manoeuvre this badge, don't you? Not in the ID.5. It's under there, it's tucked away with the reversing camera. 549 litres of boot space and an emergency beep to let you know that it's actually opening, with some extra storage underneath and a 60-40 split in the back seats. Ultimately, plenty of room in there, some through loading, but let's go and see what the interior looks like now. Does this interior look familiar to you? Well, yes, it should. It's very, very similar to the Volkswagen ID Buzz. But this ain't no camper van fool, so let's get rid of that bandana right now and let's tell you what it's like inside here. So first of all, I'm sitting comfortably in the very comfortable ID.5 seats. They're a nice make as well. They're very spongy but quite firm on your body. Sitting comfortably, perfect visibility across here, and I'm liking where I've got the steering wheel position and the seat. The dashboard controls, very easy to look at. It's not the biggest, it doesn't need to be. It tells you exactly what you're needing to know. And the drive controls are out of the way here, and I think it's a good place where Volkswagen put them. Nice and easy to get to, with the park brake right in the middle. Standard wipers and indicators there as well. On the door side, there's something a little bit different. You've got front and rear windows, but to operate the rear windows, you need to toggle a little switch, and that'll let you do the back ones. There's not 4 controls there, there's only 2. Big, big, big door bins in the side that are felt lined, so nothing's going to rattle about, and you better watch you don't actually lose your keys right at the back. They're almost in the passenger footwell behind you. Looking across the dashboard, it looks really nice. There's a big cool effect that goes across the top there, and that is a charging point or a safety point as well. It's a big beam of light that fills the whole of that area. So if you're closing in the car too much in front, you'll get a red warning bar across the front there. When you're charging your car up, the amount of charge you have will be in that area as well, and you'll see the charge trickling in from the sides. A really cool effect that the ID.5 has. The dashboard itself, well, I like the stitching effect that we've got on it and the chrome finish, and there's plenty storage here. There's a hidden away storage bin here, which you get a phone charger, 2 USB-Cs, a couple of drinks holders, and it can all be hidden away. There's an extra couple of drinks holders here, which you can actually take out and remove, just like the buzz box. You don't need to have that if you don't want to, but I think you would want to keep that in place. The glove box isn't the biggest, but you've got that much storage everywhere else, you don't really need it. Carpet's lovely inside, the roof has the panoramic sunroof, and I think the visibility is going to be fabulous in here with these small pillars, and as I look out that back window, I can't see that spoiler effect in any of my vision, and I do like the mirror as well. It's big enough and it lets you see everything you need to in the back of the car. Ultimately, nice and comfortable in here. The infotainment system as well, nice and easy to use. We're hooked up to Apple CarPlay, although Android Auto is available as well. And there's so many settings you can go through there. I like to adjust lane assist. I like to have the blind spot detection on. Regenerative braking is something that's a key thing as well, so make sure you get all your settings in there. And there's also some slidey controls in the front here. You can slide the volume up, you can slide that down. The same with the climate as well. You want it hot or cold? Slidey slide or swipey swipe. Menus on the front here as well, and buttons. Modes, you can go through the 3 or 4 modes that you have. You want comfort, you want eco, or you want sport. And you will notice that actually does affect the way the throttle response is, and it also affects how the car handles as you drive it. But that's the front. So far, I'm liking it a lot, liking it an awful lot. Let's jump in the back. The back of the ID.5 is a very comfortable environment for you to be in for your passengers. So footroom is lovely first of all, and headroom for me being 6'2", give or take an inch or two, is absolutely perfect. There's a lot of storage in here as well. There's good storage in the back of the seat, top and bottom. You could slide your phone in there for the selfie king or queen, absolutely perfect. You could have your phone in there and you can do whatever you need to do. There's an armrest on either side, a nice comfortable one on the door beside the electric windows here, and on the inside beside your drinks holding options, there's a nice armrest as well. Once you've finished with your drink, you can pop up the armrest and get rid of the flask because you don't need that anymore. A couple of USB-C chargers and some climate controls down there for your passengers, and you've got a save me handle at the top here beside a reading light if that's something that you do. ISO fixes are tucked away, and they're also colour coded, which I think is seriously cool, and they're just behind a little clip there. Nice comfortable headrest for that long journey, just to take the weight and make you drift off on these comfortable ID.5 seats. All we need to do now is get some caffeine inside me from my flask and take this car for a drive. Let's go. First impressions of driving the Volkswagen ID.5 is that it's comfortable, very comfortable. You've got a driver's side armrest in your seat, which is perfect for comfort. The seats are lovely as well, the steering wheel's nice, I can get my feet and my hands exactly where I want them. Seat as low as it goes, steering wheel as high as it goes and back towards me. Minimum wind noise, if any wind noise actually. Road noise, well, just what you would expect from any road that we have in the UK just now. But first impressions, I like the dashboard, I like the layout of how it all looks, and it just feels good. It feels like a Volkswagen. Out on the country roads, the twisty country roads, I've gone into sport mode, and I had no idea that the ID.5 would be so much fun to drive. And I like a bit of a rhyme, as long as I make time to get us home for a nice glass of red. Anyway, let's talk about something else. It's nice, it's good, it feels progressive. The brakes in this car are wonderful. Some electric cars are quite grabbing, we've said that in the past. They can be a bit snatchy and they make strange noises, but the ID.5 is lovely. It's absolutely spot on. Comfort mode, twisty road, you can actually let it go. You can let the car go and have some fun. Free it up, make it come alive. If you happen to be a user of Tinder, which I'm not, I'm happily married, you'll be at home in this car because your air conditioning, your volume, your safety assists, everything's swiping, everything's swipe left or swipe right. On these country roads, it's good to use the modes. Eco, Comfort, Sport, and individual where you can program your own one. You can take the best of each area or each mode and create your own. Personally, I would have 2 sport modes, but that's just the way I am inclined. But you can feel the difference in each mode as you're driving along a country road that has got undulations, braking, turning, acceleration. Personally for me, it's got to be sport where we are just now because this road is fabulous fun to drive and you can really lean on the car through some corners and just make the car come alive. On that same bar, you've got the assist panel. Just push that and it brings up all sorts of things that keep you safe. and Volkswagen are very up on safety. Lane assist, turn it on, turn it off. Blind spot detection, which is very prominent in your door mirror. A big orange panel lights up when there's something in the area where you've got to pay attention and watch. There's speed limit warning, adaptive cruise control, it's all there and it's all at your fingertips, nice and easy to use. Our ID.5 that we're in just now has a 77 kilowatt hour battery. It's one electric motor which drives the rear wheels in this car, and you're 0 to 62 in 8.4 seconds. It doesn't have the huge amount of torque that you would expect an electric EV to have, and you do get a twin motor one which comes out as the GT. Ultimately though, it's pretty good, pretty handy. 99 miles an hour is your top speed in the ID.5. I like the way the car steers, I like the weight of the steering and the feel and the feedback that it gives me. The 19-inch wheels that we've got in this car are very good. I've never driven on a 20-inch, you can't comment on them, but I do like the way that it responds with just a little bit of movement through the wheel. And again, the weight of it is something. Some cars have steering that is super light, and that's not really a good thing. Yes, it's great for in and about the town, but for when you get up to high speed on a motorway, you can find that it's a little bit hyper-sensitive. So this is pretty good. The WLTP figure on this car is 324 miles. City driving only will increase that and give you more, but the reality is you're not just going to be in the city driving this. Now we've got, 81% battery, 238 mile range left, and have been driving it rather enthusiastically, to say the least, but within the limits of the law. It's only the second car that we have ever reviewed on the Arnold Clark YouTube channel that has a WLTP figure of above 300 miles. The other car was the Ioniq 6, and if you hit the top banner there, you can watch that review just now. But well done Volkswagen, to get above 300 miles, very impressive. $50 miles per hour, set on adaptive cruise control. My feet are back against the seat here. I'm trusting the vehicle. I'm trusting the systems that Volkswagen have put in this ID.5, and I have no idea if they're going to work or not, but I'm pretty sure they will. It's about having confidence in the car and confidence in what's happening around you. Right now, I'm in a 50 mile an hour zone. We are doing 49 miles per hour. My heads-up display is telling me exactly I've got a solid line on that side, and I've got the broken line which could let me overtake on this side, and I'm in a 50 mile per hour zone. The car in front of me isn't registering on this right now. My blind spot detection just kicked in on the far side as somebody went down the slip road, so it's telling me everything I need to see as I see it happening as well. I don't think I'm ready for this full autonomous driving where you would let go of the steering wheel and let the car do the whole thing for you. I just don't think I'm there yet. I don't think anybody's there for that. So one thing that's just popped into my mind, because something hasn't popped into my mind, and that is range anxiety. It's kind of left me in this car. That's because it's very forgiving on its battery usage and its mileage that it gives you. I get range anxiety in every EV I drive, and I also get it in my own petrol car, so it's just the way I'm wired up. But this might let you and the family load it up with the dog, use that big boot in the back to stick everything you need in, head to the coast, head to the beach, go for that longer walk with the dog, or go and visit some relatives somewhere that's a little bit further away. It just lets you go places that other EVs possibly won't. That's my thoughts on the Volkswagen ID.5. It's a lovely thing to drive, and it's so comfortable, and it's not giving me any range anxiety, but I need to know what you guys think. So comments in the box below, let us know when you do go and test drive your ID.5. And until next time, I've been Duncan Vincent, in love with the Volkswagen ID.5. Like and subscribe to the Arnold Clark YouTube channel, and make sure you hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload from us in the future. And until next time guys, safe driving.